Hello everyone, this is Caroline Nettle and I am going to do a reading for Soulfully Connecting for the month of November 2017. I hope this finds you well, and I know in my personal life I am facing lots of challenges regarding the health of really good friends and even within my own family, and I'm just really aware that there's lots of big earthquake predictions for, the west coast of the US and Japan, and there's fires raging, there's flooding, there's hurricanes, it really is a little bit like somebody's picked up the planet and shaken it a bit, and it's a question of seeing what falls where. And I know that this weekend in the UK that British summertime ends, and I feel that going into winter, I have been saying this for many months, especially to my clients, that it really is a time to go within and find out what it is that you actually feel that you were put on this planet to do. And for each of us that's different, and I'm really aware that what I'm supposed to do falls quite outside the box, and that's great. That fits my personality, but for some people it's about really conforming and fitting in, and other people it's about seeing where their horizon takes them. But anyway, yeah, so I'm finding a lot of people are coming to me, finding me on the internet and things like that, and just asking, what am I supposed to do with my life? And I think that goes hand in hand, if you like, with all the upset and the upheaval. And, watching videos about how, not very long from here, that life is going to change. We're going to have to live more simply because there simply won't be the resources, and, whether or not the banks survive, and there are very big changes on the horizon. And I don't know if they'll happen this decade or next decade, and and it's not for me to predict, but what I will say is I know that living simply and respecting the planet is really what is being asked for at the moment. And one of the things, so I'm living off grid, and I'm in a house built of straw and wood, and it survived the winds, so it's doing really well. It's very cozy and warm, and I love it, and I'm in the trees, and really, really enjoying it. The one thing I'm finding really hard to give up is my electronic toothbrush. So I'm not perfect, and I suppose charging my laptop and mobile phone and things, but anyway, I'm getting there. I'm living a lot less energy wastefully than I was before. I'm sure that's not English, but anyway. But yeah, electronic toothbrushes. Something I'm quite attached to. Okay, so what I'm going to do is stop rambling and give you a reading for the month of November. And I'm using the same cards that I used last time because I'm just in love with them. So week 1. Yay! Week 2. Ooh, they're good this month. Week 3. Ooh. Wow. Gosh. Okay. In light of everything I've just said, these are outstanding cards. Okay, Angel of Manifestation. She's beautiful. Your efforts, determination, and perseverance have paid off. What a beautiful card. So that's week 1. I'm just going to read them and then we'll revisit them. Goddess of Awakening. This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. Then we have Goddess of Sacred Power. You're being encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation. Ooh, not a very strong message about that one. An angel of new life, an exciting new chapter in your life is about to unfold. Rock on. I can't believe I just said that. Anyway, so fantastic cards here for the month of November. So, angel of manifestation. So week 1 of November is about, oh, that's really interesting. Okay, so finding different ways of obtaining what it is you're looking for. So let's say we were talking about money and you needed to be creative in order to meet a bill on, let's say, Wednesday. And knowing that you've spent all your wages from last month, I'm making this up clearly, you have to think about what can you do. And what I'm hearing, it's things like baking cakes and selling them, making jam and selling them. You know, it's really easy to walk outside now and pick berries and things from the trees in the autumn, if there's any left on the trees, of course. So can you offer your services to somebody who, I don't know, needs their shopping picked up for them? So it's about manifestation is available to you, as in it is a week of creating possibilities for yourself. But I feel that the first week is gonna be you being a little bit wily and a little bit creative and getting what you need, because you try something new, and it's in that trying of the newness that you find that you really enjoy doing this new thing. Now, if you're watching this and you have all the money that you need in the bank and paying bills is not an issue for you, what I think this message is saying is take a little bit of time to what can you manifest that would bring you joy? That's the question that they're telling me. So if you have all that you need, what is it that you could bring into your life that would bring you joy? For example, going and sitting with an elderly person and listening to their stories, or writing a book, or, you know, so it's a week of finding what you're capable of doing and going ahead and doing it. So that's week 1. Then Goddess of Awakening. This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance and creativity. So I think that's just a message of following on from week 1, and that is basically you found something new that you like doing, go do it. Possibly there is romance in there. Also the possibility of rekindling, if you like, the romance that you're in. Week 2 in November. Lots of explosions going on in week 1 with Guy Fawkes, what we do here in England anyway. So that might lead to new romance, but I'm getting more that this is really a time of creation and having fun with creation and exploration. What will you be exploring? Yeah, exploring new ideas. And you know, with all the changes that are coming, we're going to have to find different ways of helping each other and feeding each other and, you know, working in community. So I think this is a really good message that goes along with that. Then the Goddess of Sacred Power. You're being encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation. So a different way of saying that would be it's time to step up. So what is coming through to me here? So there's a really strong sense that fear is holding you back from that which you most desire. And I could apply this into my life. The project is demanding things of me which I'm not entirely sure that I have got, but I'm going to try it anyway, because I feel that enough signs have been given to me up to this point to say this is what I'm supposed to do, that I'm going to stand up and be counted. And I think that's what the message is for you too. It feels quite an insistent message, if you like it's just, you know what, you can be in fear your whole life and live a very, very small life, or you could decide, yes, I'm frightened, but you know what, I think other people will help me. I was listening to an interview of an extreme athlete, I can't remember her name, but they'd examined her to find out what was different between her and someone who didn't do, because in order to do what she did, she needed, superhuman belief in herself. And she just had a real confidence that her family and friends were supporting her and that she could do it and they would help her. And it just pushed her forward because she knew that she was, had this blanket of support. Now, if, like me, you don't have that from family and friends, I'm very supported in many, many ways by family and friends, but not to that extent, I would say. And I wasn't certainly brought up to believe that I would be supported by the universe. It's time now to really start asking the angels to help with that which you want to do. Because I'm pretty sure every single person listening to this will have a project or a plan or something that they want to do, but they give themselves 100 really valid reasons why they can't do it. And I'm just inviting you at this time to really think about, if everybody, even just listening to this video, stepped up and did their project, how much better would the world be? What a wonderful world what a wonderful place would the world be, because everybody was doing what it is they came to do. So please don't let fear get in your way. I'm really happy. I think Body Talk would help with this. If you really are struggling from fear, have a look at my website, spiritualgrowthtools.co.uk, and maybe look at some Body Talk, because fear is one of the things that I'm quite good at helping people get past. But yeah, really, it's time to stand up, ladies and gentlemen. And then Angel of New Life. So this is in week 4 of November. So really the cards really gel together this month. An exciting new chapter in your life is about to unfold. So I really feel like at the beginning of the month, we're starting to explore what it is we want to do. By the end of the month, we're like, yay, this is great. So week 3 is really encouraging you to stand up. Week 4 is saying, and here it is, this new you, new life, new exciting new chapter. I mean, that's phenomenal. And of course then we're going into December, which is historically Christmas and other festivities in other religions. So it's the middle of the winter and it's a great time to start a business. Contrary to what everybody says, a friend of mine who is a multimillionaire said that Christmas and New Year were the best times for his business, because people really were looking at what they wanted and, New Year's resolutions and things like that. But he really recommends this time of year because people are looking for change. So I think I'll leave it there. That reading basically says it's an exciting time in November. Maybe not traditionally how you would look at the world, but again, that's absolutely what we need to do in order to survive the changes that are coming with food shortages and so on and so forth. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go and look up a lady that I listened to was Nicole Foss. Really, really interesting. I think she's an Australian or a Canadian or something. But I was watching a bit of her and other people as well. And, really it is time that we start making the changes that we want to see in the world. So I hope that's helpful. Wishing you a really productive and happy November. Please do get in touch if you want help with any physical or emotional problems that you may have. Again, it's spiritualgrowthtools.co.uk and my name is Caroline Nettle. Thank you.